Hello, scholars. Welcome to week 2, day 2 of distance learning. Today we're on lesson 6, and I want to start our lesson out with a poem. The poem is called To the Pond. I want you to listen very closely as I read it aloud. To the pond. Come to the pond, sweet little ducks. Wade through the marsh, the rushes and muck. Walk through the meadow, walk through the brush. Come over swiftly, but do not rush. Be careful the bullfrogs, the turtles you meet. Watch for the foxes looking to eat. Step through the reeds and up to the shore. Come to the pond, come and explore. Now I want you to take a moment. What did you notice about some of the words in that poem? That's right, they rhyme. And we know that rhyming words are words that sound the same at the end. That's right. Okay? And in the poem, we had rush and brush, duck and muck, meet and eat, shore and explore. All of those are rhyming words. Now, what do you think the poem was about? If you have a parent or a sibling around, I want you to go ahead and tell them, what do you think the poem was about? That's right. The poem was a warning to the ducks. The poet was being kind to warn the ducks about what they should look out for on their journey to the pond. Now I want to talk about adjectives. Who remembers what an adjective is? You can go ahead and tell a parent or a sibling if you have one around. If you said adjectives are words that describe nouns, you are on point. Now we know that nouns are a person, a place, or a thing. Adjectives describe those person, places, or things. So let's practice using adjectives. So I'm going to show you a picture of a peacock. What adjectives could you use to describe this peacock? You might say something like bright blue to describe its colors. You might say something like enormous to describe its feathers. You might say something like tall to describe its height. Okay, those are words that are adjectives. Okay, now we've been talking about characteristics of birds. Can you think of what are the characteristics of a bird? What makes a bird a bird? And we went over this yesterday. So I'm sure that you know. That's right. Birds have to have feathers, a beak, wings, and feet. Go ahead and take a guess. Which one do you think we're going to focus on for today? Feathers. Good guess. Now, I want to revisit our story, Just Ducks. I know you remember this because we went over it yesterday too. I'm going to read a part from Just Ducks, and I want you to pay attention to how the author describes how these mallard ducks use their feathers. I like it when a drake shows off his handsome feathers. Remember, handsome, that's an adjective. To the ducks, trying to get one to be his girlfriend. Sometimes the drakes get very excited and chase the ducks in a game or fight, splashing in the water and making a big fuss. From fall through winter, drakes try to find a mate in time for spring when the ducks will be ready to lay their eggs. Okay, now let's look at a few pictures of mallard ducks. I want you to pay attention to the difference in the drakes, the boy mallard duck's feathers, and the ducks, the girl mallard duck's feathers. So first I'm going to show you a drake. What do you notice about the colors of the drake? We can see that the drake has a bright green head. It has brown and kind of a white body. And of course we know they have that blue line under their feather, but you probably can't see it right now until they spread their wings out. Now let's look at the girl mallard duck. Now the girl mallard duck looks pretty different from the boy mallard duck. What do you notice is different? You see that streaky brown and tan color, and again, the blue underneath the feather. Now let's look at a picture of them beside each other so you can really compare. So we know that the girl mallard duck is the brown and tan one, and the drake, the boy mallard duck, has the green head. Now, why are girl mallard ducks and boy mallard ducks different colors? Who remembers? That's right. The girl mallard ducks are those colors so that they can blend in and they can keep their eggs safe and stay camouflaged from predators. And the boy mallard ducks have those bright, handsome colors because they want to get a girlfriend. Okay? Now we're going to learn a little more about feathers as we revisit our birds book. I want you to listen closely as I read aloud about feathers. Look for feathers on the ground. Can you tell what each type of feather is used for? Now here we have the long wing feather, the fluffy body feather, and the stiff tail feather. Feathers can be oily to keep birds dry. What type of text feature is this? Who remembers? That's right, it's a caption. Let's keep going. Feathers have different jobs. Now we're going to learn about 4 different types of ways that birds can use their feathers. Let's keep reading. Birds use long wing feathers to fly. Stiff tail feathers help them change direction in a flight. Small, soft body feathers keep a bird warm and snug. They trap warm air against the bird's body. Some birds use their feathers to show off. The male peacock fans out his amazing tail feathers. What do you notice about the peacock and the boy mallard duck that are similar? Yes, they both like to use their feathers to attract a mate or a girlfriend. The color of a bird's feathers can help it hide against a background. This is called camouflage, and we already know that girl mallard ducks camouflage. That's why their feathers are those tan, brown, streaky colors. Okay. Now that we learned about feathers, I want you guys to prepare to use your adjectives as well as what you learned about feathers to draw your own drawing and tell me what feathers look like. Here's a drawing that Miss Williams did. You're going to be drawing a peacock today. Now with my peacock, I tried to draw a side angle. Don't judge me, I did my best. And I made sure I labeled it, which is what I'm expecting you to do. I gave the bird's name, peacock, because that's what we're drawing today. And then the question says, what does it look like? Now, how should you start your sentence if you are restating the question like a first grade student ready for second grade? That's right. You should start your sentence, peacock's feathers look like, and then tell me what they look like. Let me give you an example of what I said. Peacock's feathers fan out and expand. They are bright green and blue. I think that they are beautiful birds with beautiful feathers. Okay? Now, I'm going to let you guys look at a picture of a peacock to help you out. There's picture 1. Take a few seconds to look at it. And picture 2, which we already looked at this picture. I'll bring it up again. All right. Good luck, friends, drawing your peacock pictures, and have fun and get creative. See you in our next lesson.